Yes, very good. What role do insects play, Mazen?
Keep the environment clean.
Yes, very good. They
Yes,
keep our
by keeping
environment.
the environment
Yes, very good. Yes, very good.
clean.
And okay, and actually, even if they are hated, they are not hated for reasonable or good reasons, right, Mazen? All right. Some people even
Yes,
hate these insects for how they look, right? And this is not a very good reason
exactly.
for this to the environment. Sorry, to the author. All right, Mazen. And what do people normally do to get rid of these insects?
By killing it.
Killing them, yeah. Using what?
Uh,
Sorry.
yes, the
Alaikum salam.
chemical.
Good morning, Ziad.
Good morning, Mister.
Morning. Yes, Mazen.
Yes, sometimes the environment using the chemical pesticides
Yes, very good. Chemical
to kill
pesticide. And how harmful these chemical pesticides are to our environment.
this chemical pesticide doesn't kill only the insects, it also kills birds and other animals in
Very
the
good.
environment.
Very good. And they even harm us as human. And I heard,
Yes,
I heard many times, so many times, I heard that these are one of the main causes of cancer, right? So, Tamim, good morning, Tamim. And
Good
Muhammad
morning, Mr.
al-Mohsin.
Omar.
Good morning, Muhammad
Sorry,
al-Mohsin.
I want to my come to the room with another device. Can you open it, please?
You wanna go out and join with another through another
Yeah,
device.
yeah.
Yeah, sure,
I
sure.
already joined, but I want your agree.
Okay, but it doesn't show here. It shows that you are connected through, or you are joined through your iPhone.
Okay, now I will send you.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. So yeah. So we stopped here. We stopped about this argument about the use of pesticide. Thank you very much, Mazen. Now I'm gonna move to. I hope everybody joins before the class, a couple of minutes before the class, so that we don't stop now every now and then. Good morning, Saud. Good morning, Saud. Okay. Thank you, Mazen.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Habibi. How are you?
I'm fine, Mr.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning, love. Let's go to Mishari, Habibi. We also move to the second paragraph. The one that you saw in front of you here, because it has been so long since we discussed it. We are going to discuss it very quickly today. So remember, boys, the notes between parentheses in red are what we added during discussion. So this is not part of the original text. All right? Remember that. All right, boys? So yes, Mishari Habibi, can you read for us? Mishari? 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 All right. Let's move on. Yes, Mishari, where have you been? Where have you
I
been,
can't hear you because I put on mute. I can't. And
okay. So, are you with us now?
Yes.
Of course. How come that you are talking to me now? Okay, can you read for us?
It is for this reason.
Yeah. What reason? The reasons mentioned in the above paragraph, on the previous paragraph. What are the reasons? Do you remember, Mishari? These are the reasons. Yeah, very good.
The fact they transmit diseases.
Yes, very good.
The fact that they damage your crops.
Yeah, that's
that
why.
They
very good. That they what? Wow, mashallah. They what?
Insects in general.
Insects. Very good. Generally, in general. Very good. Very good. Good morning, Riyadh love. Yes, go on, Habibi.
Assalamu
alaikum.
Have
salam,
been attacked Habibi. By farmers' gardens, and can you remove this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hold
And government
on a second,
using
Sherry. Can you kindly hold on a second, because I'm going to share only the Word document file. Can you see the Word document file now? Everyone?
Yes, Mister.
Okay, now can you see the attendance list?
No.
no.
No, good. Alhamdulillah. This is better, right? So I can work on my attendance list without bothering you, and participation list. All right. Is it clear for those? Is it clear for those who are using their mobile phone?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Cool, cool, cool. Very good. Thank you. That's much better now. Okay, Mishari Habibi, continue, love.
Have been attacked by farmers, gardens, and government using what, Mr.
This is what we add. How are insects attacked? I asked you this question while reading. They are attacked using pesticides, right? Remember,
Yes.
boys, these parts are added part. We added them while we were discussing this text before, because we have already discussed this text before, but this is only a reminder. This is just to refresh your minds. All right, continue, Mishari.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, what did we say about the word unfortunately, Mishari? Unfortunately, does what?
introduction, what, Mr.
Introduces
Introduces and constructing idea,
a contrasting idea. What do we mean by contrasting idea?
like something will happen.
Yes, very good, which is not good according to the author, right? Yes, very good. Okay, so the weapons.
Continue
Yes,
reading, Mr.
yes, continue reading. The
The
weapons.
weapons of those have been chemical pesticide.
Aha, so these are the weapons that are used by human to fight against insects, right? These chemical
Yes.
pesticides, so we
The
said that
coming sentence
this is from
going to give us the reason.
this is our comment. Remember,
Yes.
Mishari? This is our comment. Sorry, I apologize. Okay. Okay, boys. So, all right, Mishari, continue, love.
The coming sentence is going to give us the reason why the author is. Miss, can you move?
Yeah, hold on a second, please. Just let me just finish this quickly. All right. So these are added information that we added during our discussion. Remember, boys. Okay. So that means we expect that when we see this parenthetical phrase, you know what parenthesis? Like جملة اعتراضية. Okay. That means we are gonna find explanation what's the previous words or the previous phrases. So the coming sentence, that means the coming sentence is gonna give us the reason why the author is opposing these procedures. Okay? Yeah.
Continue, Mr.
Yes, continue, love.
And this has led of horrific damage.
Yes, very good, love. Very good. Okay, horrific damage. So these chemicals led us to, or has led to, horrific damage.
Horrific
All right?
damage.
And this is something which I think the
I
author yeah.
think this, that the damage caused by the chemical way exceeds the damage caused by the insect to the crops.
Hold on a second, Sharim. Yes, Mazen. Yes, Ziad Habibi.
No, Mr. Just I need to continue after Mshari.
Okay, Mshari, but sorry, love, but we are
When
taking
Mshari
turns.
finished.
We're gonna
The
come.
second.
No, we are taking turns on according to my list here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
Every
come to you
section.
in a few minutes. Okay? Yes,
Thank
Mishari. Of all,
Of the all too many ecosystems,
yeah.
either through directly killing
Aha. So
countless life from
these purple phrases and sentences explain how chemicals damage our environment. How, Mishari? Tell us. Yeah.
Either through directly killing countless life from the addition to the intended target,
Targets, which is what are the
or
intended targets? What are the intended targets? Which are aimed are targeted by chemicals. They are supposed to be. They are supposed to be what? To be insects. Right, boys? They are supposed to be
Yes.
insects. These are the intended targets. All right? Yes, Habib Mshari.
or when passionate insects are eaten by
Very good.
culture
Yes, Habib.
higher up the food chain.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Mishari. Let's move on to Muhammad Al-Muhsin. Hamoudi Habibi. Hamoudi Habibi, hello? Muhammad? Hello? Let's move on to Muhammad Al-Garni.
Yes. Yes, Mr.
Who's that?
Mohsen.
Yes, good morning, Muhammad. Can you continue reading for us? Yet. So, what does
Yet for every
what does
species that
the word yet mean, boys? What does yet mean? Let me raise your hand
Or
if you know the meaning of the word yet, please. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you know the meaning of the word yet. Nobody know? Oh, yes, Ziad Habibi. Yes, Ziad.
It
What does
means
yet mean?
like until now, until this day, something like that.
No, in this context, it doesn't mean that. Thank you for participating. Very good. Yes. Yeah. So yet here in this context, unless nobody else is raising his hand, okay, in this context, yet actually mean however. And it's gonna introduce a contrasting idea or a contrasting point. Yeah? Okay. All right. For yet, or however, for every species or every species. Yes, Muhammad, continue, love.
Yet, however, for every species that harms us or our
Harms
food,
us. Yeah, very good. Or our food. There are
countless other that walk away sometimes unseen for the good of the environment where they live.
Yes, hold on a second, please. So thank you, Muhammad Al-Muhsin. I'm gonna move to Muhammad Ali Al-Garni. How do you think the author is responding to or is refuting those people who says those people's argument, the people who think that insects are damaging our environment, that's why we should get rid of them by spraying them with pesticides? How does she answer them here? What does she say here?
He said that, yeah, it harm us and food.
No. For every species that harms us. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue, Habib.
Or our food.
Yes.
There are countless other that works away.
Yes, very good.
Sometimes on scene.
Very
for
good.
Environment.
For the good
where
of
they
our
live.
environment. Very good. Let's go to Muhammad Arif. Yeah, Muhammad, what's your take on this? Muhammad Arif.
Yes, I think she pleads with that not all insects are harmful.
Yeah,
Actually,
only a limited number of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Continue, love. Yes, Muhammad, continue, love. Hello?
Me?
Yes, Muhammad Arif, continue what you were saying. Sorry, I stopped you.
Yeah, there's some insects that actually are good for the environment.
Very good. So for every species that harms us or harm our food here, for every species that may harm us or harm our food. We have also others. You see others here? We have also other species that work away for the good of our environment or the environment where they live. Have you seen this, boys? Okay, this is how she refutes the argument that, do you remember the word refute? We studied it yesterday, right? This is how she refutes the argument that insects are actually harmful. All right, yes. Thank you, Muhammad Al-Garni. Let's move on to Muhammad Al-Rafa. Muhammad Al-Rafa? Muhammad?
Yes, Mister.
After Muhammad Rafa, of course, I have Muhammad Arif. And after Muhammad Arif, I have Muhammad Ubaid Silmi. So be ready, please. All right. So, yes, Muhammad, can you read for us?
All right. I first became aware of this when I was a small child. A personal anecdote. Picking up
Yes, I love
every
you, man.
earthworm
Yeah,
I
hold
found
your
stranded on
horses.
the
Hold your
road.
horses.
Okay.
How did you know that I'm going to ask about this? Very good. I love you, man. You're one of the best, actually. Thank you. This is very, from the pronoun I, this brilliant guy guessed that or inferred that she's going to give us a personal anecdote. This is how you read, boys. This is how you analyze a text. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm so proud of you, Muhammad. Okay. So when we see the pronoun I here, what do we know? What do we know is going to happen next? Muhammad, can you help me with that?
Yes, she's going to talk about herself. I think so.
Wonderful, love. Wonderful. Very good. Excellent, Habibi. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Habibi, continue reading, please.
All right. Picking up every earthworm I found stranded on the road, as did Dr. Albert Schweitzer.
Okay, and
It's an expert's
this is
opinion.
what? Very good. She's gonna use another evidence. Now she used, in the previous example, she used a personal anecdote. And here she's using an expert's opinion. Right, boys? Yes, very good. Okay, let me just highlight these in red so that you know why reading. I'm going to send you both texts, boys. The text without any changes and the text that we have highlighted and annotate. All right.
Thank you.
So, by the way.
And then learning about the valuable contributions they make to soil health.
Yes, very good.
Millions of invertebrates provide food for species,
yes,
including our own, higher up the food chain.
By invertebrates here, she is referring to what?
It's mostly insects.
Very good, and the like.
Yes.
And the likes. Very good. Provide food for species. This is another argument that insects are actually, for example, they provide food for other species, right? Very good, including our own. Okay, higher up the food chain. Some people eat locusts, if you still remember that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah. Thank you, Dr. Muhammad. Guys, would anybody like to summarize? Raise your hand if you're ready to summarize what we have just read here and what did the author do in the above paragraphs here, quickly. If you may summarize what we have just read. Does anybody volunteer or should I ask myself? Raise your hand. Nobody.
What, Mr.?
Yes, Abdullah.
What the question?
Can you summarize what we have just read here? What did the author do in the above paragraph, or what actually had the author done in the above paragraphs here?
That the insect is, we can't kill them. Something is good for them.
Yeah, she presented first, she presented the an opinion or an argument that
Yes.
insects are harmful and therefore they are should be attacked or they are fought with the pesticide. And she refuted
Yes.
this argument. How did she refute the argument? She gave
What?
us anecdotes. She gave us actually reasons. She gave us anecdotes, and she even gave us an expert's opinion, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Abdullah. Yes, Mazen, what do you want to say, love?
No, I was going to say that
Say it again. Say
she
that
gives
again.
us
Yes.
yes. In the second one, she proved her opinion that insects is important by personal
Very good.
anecdotes and experts' opinion.
Excellent, excellent, Mazen. Very good. Okay, and she even gave us
And Mr.
details and reasons. Yes, Tamim Habibi.
Yeah, and I think that positive of the insects more than the negative.
Very good. The positive points or the high points of insects or the advantages of having insects in our world way exceed the disadvantages. Right.
Yeah.
Very good, Tamim. That's a very good point. Thank you. Thank you, Abdullah Al-Anazi. All right. So let's move on to the first question here. I'm gonna move to Muhammad Salami. Muhammad Arif, sorry. Muhammad Arif. Muhammad Arif Habib.
Yes.
Can you read and answer the first question?
According to the passage, what do farmers do to get rid of insects?
Sorry, it's supposed to farmers and governments and gardeners or anything like this. Okay, because it says here farmers and gardeners. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I apologize. Yes, Habib.
They use pesticides to kill all the living things that surrounds the crop, even if it's good for the environment.
Very good. I love you. I love you, Muhammad Ali. That's a very good answer. Good morning, Hamoud.
Good morning.
You are a bit late, man. Not a bit. You are so late.
I just wake up. Sorry.
You just woke up. Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining. At least you joined. Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Muhammad Arif. Any other idea, boys? Would anybody else like to add anything? Hello?
Yes,
all right.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Mazen, what do you want to say?
No, I only.
Yeah, all right.
Because I thought.
So they use actually, like Muhammad Arif said, but Muhammad Arif has got a more brilliant answer than mine. All right. So number 2. Let's move on to who's next on my list? Muhammad Ubaid Salami, I think. Muhammad
Yes,
Salami.
Mr.
Good morning, love. Can you
Good
read
morning.
and answer? Can you read and answer question 2, please?
According to Goodall, the above method does more harm than good.
This is what we actually saw above. Yeah.
Cite evidence from the text and explain.
What does this question ask for, Muhammad? It asks for what? It asks you to bring an evidence from the text that support this meaning. How are you going to bring the evidence? By citing it. How are you going to cite it? Just copy it. But you need to decide which part supports this idea. Yeah, which part in the above text says that or decide that, okay, the above method, which method, using chemicals, of course, does more harm than good. Muhammad?
Yes.
It's in the text. Which part of the text tells us that the pesticides does more harm than good? Guys, can you put your hand up if you know the answer and can help Muhammad, please? I have Mazen only. Sorry, Mazen, because I'm gonna have to pick someone else. Okay, Ziad. Sorry, Ziad, you participated before. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to move to Dr. Naif Al-Harbi.
I didn't
Naif.
understand the question, Mr.
Who? Muhammad Al-Garni. Muhammad Al-Garni, the question asks for evidence from the text, the part in the text in which Godal says or states that the above method, what method? What method? Here.
The use of
chemical and pesticide do more harm than good. يعني ضررها أكثر من نفعها. Which part of the text shows that, or Judal states that the pesticides does more harm than good? In which part of the text?
Yeah, will I answer or Muhammad?
Yes. Yes, you, Naif. Muhammad is waiting for your help.
Yes, as she said that, of course, it does more harm than good.
Where is it? Where is it? Which line? Which line?
Wait.
Can you annotate?
Well, here.
Let me
all.
Just, you can annotate, Naif. You can use annotation to underline it.
What?
You can use annotation. What device? What kind of device are you using?
I can type. She said it in her.
Nice.
She said of all too many ecosystems. Yes.
Yes, very good. Which can you use? What kind of device are you using? Are you using your laptop or your mobile phone?
Oh no, a laptop.
You're using your laptop. Good.
Yes.
So now you can annotate, love. You know what's annotate?
What's annotate?
Annotate, if you go to the green bar that appears on your screen, you'll find an icon which is called annotate.
I can't find it.
Mister, I can make it for him.
Okay.
No, there's only share screen and the chat and the record.
Yes. Next to record.
And participation, and there's no.
You're using your laptop, aren't you?
Yes, but there's nothing that.
Do you has any? Okay, I'm gonna annotate for you.
Oh yeah, I find it. Yeah, annotate. Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Habib. Can you use this button and choose draw to underline the part? Yeah, use this button and choose draw.
Is it working?
Yes, very good. Yes.
So
can you read?
This is my evidence.
That she said that these
does more harm than good.
Yes, of all two.
Even here.
Either very good. There are more than one evidence actually. Very good. Or when poisoned insects are eaten by creatures higher up the food chain. Very good. Yes, Mazen. What do you want to say? Very good, Naif. Thank you.
Can we say that from the line before it, and this has led to horrific damage of all too many ecosystems?
Very good. Very good. And do you remember this section, boys? Do you remember this section here?
Yes.
Remember this section here when she says, where is it? Where has it gone? For every species, can you see it?
Yes.
All right, let me just change the color.
Should I undo my?
No, it's okay. It's okay, love. It's okay. But your answer is also good. Others actually that work away for the good of our environment where they live. All right. So these are several evidence. What if one of you only brought one evidence that supports the idea that these pesticides actually harm the environment? They don't benefit our environment. All right. So, okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, let's check the answer here. Can you read the answer for us, Naif?
Yes, sure.
Okay, love. Thank you. Okay, Naif?
Wait, where is it?
Here's the answer here.
Yes, Goddard states this has led to horrific damage of all too many ecosystems.
Very good.
Either through directly killing life forms in addition to the intended targets, or when poisoned insects are eaten by creatures higher up the food chain.
And that's exactly what that's exactly what you said, Naif, right? Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
Yes. She claims that these pesticides not only kill all types of
This
insects,
is your
but also
explanation.
destroy.
So this is the citing part to answer the question, and this is the explanation. This is your comment on this quote. All right? Yeah, she claims that.
These pesticides not only kill all types of insects, but also destroy an extremely large number of ecosystems and even poison other creatures.
I love you, Naif. Very good. Thank you very much indeed. Let's move on to my dear boy. Okay, guys. So let's move on to Riyadh. Riyadh Habib. Riyadh.
Hello, Mr.
Yes. Hello, love. Hello.
Hello.
Can you read the question for us?
Number 3, huh?
Yes.
In the second paragraph above Goodall,
Goodall
and the argument.
Introduces an oh, sorry guys, how awkward of me. An argument, yeah.
And
the counter argument.
An argument and a counter argument.
Yes,
using
very good.
a single fill in the
sorry,
following
signal, using a signal word, a signal phrase, or a discourse marker. Let's use discourse. Let's keep to signal. All right, word or
signal
phrase. Sorry, Riyadh. And what did we call it yesterday? Discourse marker. Do you remember this from yesterday's class? Yes. Fill in the following table to analyze this paragraph. So what are we supposed to do, Riyadh? We're gonna provide the signal word and the argument, counter argument, and the evidence, which can be examples, facts, stats, quotes, reasons, etc. Who can do this question with us, with me, boys? Thank you, Riyadh. Can you mute your phone, Riyadh? Only Mazen? Okay, Mazen, mute your phone, Riyadh, please. Yes, since it's only you, Mazen, I'm gonna have to pick you. Yes, Mazen,
yes,
Habib.
okay.
Can you help me do this?
Yes, the signal word is yet.
Very good.
The argument that the insects is making a good, yes, harmful and eating the crops and like this.
Very
but
good.
Unseen, another a small number of insects make a good things for the environment.
I love you. Very good. And what kind of evidence has she used? You said that before.
She gave us anecdotes and
wonderful. Experts' opinion and also
experts' opinion. Yes.
And also, yes, examples. Very good. Would anybody else like to add anything? I'm gonna have to move to Salman Habibi.
Yes, Mr.
Would you like to add anything to what Mazen said?
No.
Did you understand the question? Do you understand the question?
No, Mr.
No. Can somebody help me explain the question to Salman? Let's move on to, all right, Saud Al-Harbi. Do you understand the question, love? Saud Al-Harbi. Saud Al-Harbi.
Yes, Mr.
Do you understand the question, love?
No, Mr.
So I'm going to have to move to Sulaiman Talal. Sulaiman Talal. Sulaiman Talal.
Yes, Mr.
Do you understand this question, love? Question 3.
No, wallah, Mr.
Why don't you ask me, boys? Okay, so let's move on to Tamim. Tamim, love, do you understand the question?
Yeah.
Can you explain it to us, please? So in the second paragraph, we're talking about the second paragraph here. Second
The
paragraph.
second
This is
paragraph.
the this
Yeah,
is the second paragraph, boys. Yeah. What's happening here?
The voice, Mister. Let's go and
What's
come back.
happening? What does the author do in the second paragraph here?
He's talking about the.
She introduces an argument and then she refuted it, right?
Yes. Okay.
And in order to do this, she used literary devices like signal words, and she introduced the argument after the signal word, and then she introduces the counter argument. And introducing the counter argument, she used evidences. She supports her counter argument using evidences.
Evidence.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, Habibi.
Yeah.
Can you answer the
Evidence.
question? Yeah.
Yeah. But can you go down, Mister, please?
To the table.
Question to read it.
Yes.
Second paragraph. Yeah, I analyze the paragraph, the second paragraph.
Very good, very good. In terms of what? Signal words, argument, counter argument, and then the evidences she used.
I think the evidence and
we are running out of time, Tamim. So, Ziad, any idea, love, before I move on, I move all the way back to Abdullah?
Can I like explain the question?
Naif, yes, yeah? Naif, Habibi, I love you.
I think first of all she wants you to tell her what's the signal and what's the argument in the second paragraph.
Yes,
and what's the counter argument and the cite the evidence.
Then the evidences. Yes, I love you, Naif. That's exactly what I want, actually. Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna go all the way up to Abdullah Al-Inazi. You participated once. Sorry, Abdullah, I have to skip you this time because Abdullah Saleh Al-Garni hasn't participated. Abdullah Al-Garni. Okay, love. Here's the answer to the question, boys. Where have I got this answer from, Abdullah? Abdullah Al-Garni.
Yes.
Where have I got these answers from? How did I fill in the table here?
We take the answer from the second paragraph.
Very good. I love you, man. So what's the signal word?
Yet.
Very good. What's the argument?
There are some species that harm us and our food.
Very good. What's the counter argument?
There are countless others that works away, sometimes unseen, for the good of the environment where they live.
What are the evidences that she used?
Earthworms make valuable contribution to soil health. Millions of invertebrates provide food for species, included our own.
Very good. Our own species. Very good. I love you, Abdullah. Thank you very much indeed. Let's move on to my dear boy, Ahmed Faiz Al-Inazi. Ahmed. Ahmed? Ahmed? So let's move on to Hamoud.
Yes, Mr. Yes.
Who's saying yes? Ahmed?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, Ahmed. Ahmed Habibi, do you understand what happened here? Hello? Ahmed? Where has he gone?
I think no.
Why didn't you ask me? Can you kindly ask me before I ask you? Let's move on to Hamoud. Hamoud.
Okay. Yes.
Hamoud, love, although you joined late, but do you understand what are we talking about here in this table, or actually in this question? What does this question want us to do?
He wanted to introduce an argument.
Very
but
good.
I didn't understand.
See, Hamoud, look at the second paragraph. Look at this paragraph. Look at this paragraph. Yes. This paragraph actually includes an argument and a counter argument. Where is the argument? Here's the argument. There are species that harm us and our food. You see it, Hamoud? So this is actually the argument, all right? And the counter argument is what? The counter argument.
other
Very
than
good.
the
Very good. Others actually work for the good of our environment. What are the evidences that she used?
for the goods of the environment where they live.
Yeah, the evidence. She said, for example, earthworm has valuable contribution to the soil health, right? And she also said that millions of invertebrates, all right, provide food for other species. All right, Habibi?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, boys. Any questions before we leave? Any questions?
No, thanks, Mister. Thank you,
Any
Mister.
questions? See you tomorrow, inshallah. Have a very good day. Can you rate the meeting before you leave, please?
Yes.
Rate the meeting, please. You have to rate. Even if you don't like it, show me that you dislike by using the icon no or the thumb down. Do not just stay inactive, because that means you are not following. You haven't been following my class. Abdullah Al-Hidayti, where have you gone? Abdullah Al-Hidayti dropped out. Okay.
Umari, I rate.
Abdullah Al-Hidayti dropped out. Okay. So Abdullah Al-Hidayti only dropped out. Only Abdullah. And where's
Yes,
Salman
Mr.
Fahad? Salman Fahad.
Mr. Ahmed.
Salman.
Yes, Mister.
Who's that? Muhammad Al-Garni.
Abdullah Hadithi, Mister.
Aha. Where have you been? Where have you been, Muhammad?
Mister, I was trying to talk about it. It was on mute, Mister. Sorry.
Are you sure you were muted? What was the last question we discussed, Abdullah?
Mister, I didn't hear it, Mister. Sorry.
Thank you. I knew it. So, Mr. Abdullah Muhammad Al-Garni also dropped out. Thank you, gentlemen. You can leave now. Everybody can leave, except
Mr.
for Muhammad
how
Al-Garni,
it,
if he's still here.
How I rate this class?
What was the last question we discussed, Muhammad Al-Garni?
That the that the insects. Last question.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last question we discussed.
The author put arguments with the personal anecdotes and the expert opinion, and we discussed and you put the argument.
Very good.
Down.
I love. Thank you. ظلمتك Muhammad. I'm so sorry. Okay, love. I was about to.
I was with you.
It's okay. Thank you, love. Did you understand the class?
Yeah. How I rate it?